We are going to learn about creating a menu screen for your game, which will change the screen on pressing a button. This video will be divided into two parts. First, the basic menu screen with just one button and text, while the second part will be a more pleasing one with graphics, animation and more. You will be able to create at least this type of menu screen, and with your creativity, a far better one. Let's begin within our Godot. So guys, since today we are creating a menu screen, you'll be needing a few pre-made skins, or you have already defined the scenes to which the menu will redirect to. So here, as you can see, I have two scenes at default in level 1. The level 1 will be the scene where when the user enters the play button and he will be redirected to the level 1 scene. So let's see how it goes. So first of all, let's create a new scene. In the new scene, we're going to select the user interface as the root node, the control, and then for starting with the basic one, where we'll just add a basic solid color, a title and a button. So let's go for that. In the basic one, let's change the name to menu, and let's save this scene as menu. And then for the color, for filling the color in the screen, first we'll have to go add a child node with color rect. Let's add the color rect, and as you can see in the inspector, there are few more options. Go to the margin, and in the right and bottom, enter the height and width of your screen. So if you want to know your height and width of the screen, go to project setting, scroll down in general, and in the display, go to window, and you'll get that mine is 576 and 324. Let's enter it, 576 324. So now currently my screen is all white. This is not the color which most of you will want, so let's change the color in the color rect color option. We'll change it to something darkish blue, I guess, dark blue, like this. This will be the base color of our menu screen, and then we'll have to add a title. Let's add a title. For adding a text or a title, you'll need a node called label. Add this label in your menu screen, then you'll get the text box in the inspector. Write it. Let's write Godot menu screen tutorial, and I'll align it center. As now you can see that my title is right here, but it is not really pleasing because it is the default font. You want to change the font. So what you need to do is scroll down, go to theme overrides, fonts, and select new dynamic font. In the new dynamic font, when you click on it, you'll get few more options. Go to the font, and you need some TTF file fonts which Godot support, so that you can use your font. So I'm going to use Funny Kid as font. So I'll drag this, and as you can see, my font has been changed. You can go to setting and play with the setting, like size. Let me make my size 50. And let's say I want to change the color, so you can go to the color option, and there you can change the font color. I want mine a little bit yellow. Yeah, so this will be our title done and our basic color done. Let's say you want to add your game icon right here beside the tutorial. So I'm going to add the Godot icon only. You need to add normal sprite. Let's name it as logo, and we have the default icon.png. We'll add it in the logo texture, and we have added our icon also. Like this, you can add your desired sprites, images in the menu screen with the user face, and after playing you can see it is right here with everything working. Now we need to add button, so we'll need to create another node, child node, that will be button. And once we add the button, you will get another box, a box which will be used. This will be our button, but if we click F6, now you can see this is our normal button, but it doesn't indicate anything, so we'll have to name it. So in the inspector, in the text box, you'll just write, let's write play, and with the same theme overrides, let's change the font, new dynamic font, and let's change this one to Kiri font. And now this is play. I want it to be 25, or I guess 30, a little bit bigger, in around this. Yeah, and now this is our font, and when we click This indicate that our button is currently in the screen. Now you want to change, either you can change the background box of the button, or you can change the color or the working of the button. So let's change. For me, I'm going to change the box. I'll remove the box. So for that, you'll in the up top option below the icon, click on the flat, and then the button will be as flat as ever. And then there will be just simple text as your button. So we'll need to modify the text color so that it will be highlighted more. So let's go to the colors, and you can see font color, font hover, font pressed. So we'll need to select all three. As I select all three, I changes all three. So let's say I need yellow color for my font, and then when I hover on the button, it will be a little bit greenish, then red when I press. So let's see, it is currently yellow. When I hover on it, it is a light green, then I press it, it is yellow. So this is how you can style your font. So you need to attach a script. I'm going to attach an empty script, and then we'll again go to the button. And when we go to node, after selecting the button, you can see there are base button options where you'll have to look for pressed, and we'll connect it with the button. And instead of pass, I'm going to write get underscore tree dot change scene, and then I'm going to change the scene to level 1. This is how you change the scene from one scene to another in Godot. And now once I show you the basic F6, once I click play, and now we are on the level 1 scene. So this was the basic, and now we'll move to adding more GUI, more stuff in the menu screen, background, so that it looks a little bit more appealing. So you can add your own background too by adding a sprite and making it the background, but since I have a default background right here, I'm going to use this. I'm going to link my default, and I'm going to remove the color rect. As you can see, the default is right here. So this is how my background will be looking. Yeah, not really good, but for the tutorial purpose it is fine. Now I'll for the, let's say I want to add a box here, a highlighted box which will show my character and some information about my character. So that box will be here named as panel. Once you add a panel in the as a child of the menu, you can create your own box like this, and let's add it here. This is the box in which I am going to highlight my character. So now it is currently black, and the black box right here with the green background, it is not really pleasing, right? So let's change the color. Go to theme overrides, style, and here we'll change from a new style box flat. The color changes to gray. We'll click on it, and let's make it opacity low and a little bit blackish type. So this is the, I guess, the background which I'm going to use, or no, we can tweak it later on also how you want it. So let's say I want it like this, a little bit yellow type, yeah, with the yellow theme with green. And now you can, if you want to use anything you place under the panel, make sure you add into as a child node of panel. It helps for grouping them, so managing them. So let's add an animated sprite for my character, and once a new sprite frames, and since I have my character sprite already present, so I'll just add the run and the horizontal one and 10. I'm going to add all the 10 frames, and looping would be 10 fps, and let's first scale it a little bit below and playing. Yeah, now you can see my character is running. So I'm going to, in the panel only, I'm going to add a label which is going to define my character. Let's say my character name is Chick Boy. So in the Chick Boy, let's style it a little bit, new dynamic font, the same, go to font, then this time I'm going to make it Blasmic. Let's add it. All the fonts which I'm using will be in the link in the description. You can download it right there, and let's make it center. So this is the box is showing that this is Chick Boy, our character, and let's add a little bit info about our character. So adding the info, we'll make another label. And this time let's add the info like this will be the character you will be playing as. Alright, and I'll make it center aligned with, let's add more font in it, dynamic font, and this time monster it, and setting it will be little bit bigger, and let's add a black stroke in this one and change the color from black to a little bit blue. And now this will be your menu screen, the menu screen, advanced menu screen, which is much more better looking, much more pleasing than the previous one. I know this is not all that great, but you can tweak, it's all up to your creativity on how you want your menu screen to be look, how you want the presentation of the menu screen. Like as you can see right now on my screen of my project which I am currently working on, you can create many different one. I am currently learning too, so let's hope I can make a few better one later on. So this is the basic type of 2D for 2D games menu screen which you can create with sprites, images, animated sprites, text, box, and many more things. It's all up to your creativity. You can use all the things, you can tweak all the settings. So yeah guys, this was it for the video. I hope this helped you in whatever you were searching for. If this helped you, make sure you drop a like, comment if you have any query, anything related which I can solve, or you have any new idea for a project or anything, make sure to drop it. And then if you want, you can subscribe to for more such tutorials, devlogs. If you have any recommendation or how I can improve myself, please contact me in Twitter or comment down. We'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.